All right, so let's talk quickly about professional teaching in a digital world. And the reason why this is important to talk about is to think about what are going to be your expectations for when you enter into the workforce. So, the first thing I want you to think about is investigating your own digital identity. Thinking about this, who cyberstalks you? And this actually happens. Principals have told me that they will commonly search for someone in a Google search or in Facebook or other sorts of things, and you'd be surprised at what they can find out about you. Many of them admit to doing this, whether or not you're in education or in other fields. This is very common practice. The other things to think about is students, parents, and even other teachers might go online to find out more about you, and they may be friends with you on Facebook, so thinking about what you want your colleagues to know about you and things like that. So we kind of try to encourage you to check your online personal info, thinking about where your privacy is. Many of you probably check on this on a regular basis, but it's worth a good check to do this maybe once at the beginning of every semester. Who has access to your different profiles and who can see what? Really thinking about that. So controlling your own digital identity is one important thing about that. So again, when we're thinking about students, parents, and other teachers, thinking about it this way: have you ever Googled a teacher or Googled someone else to try to find more information about them, or other types of online searches? There's a lot of information online about you. So it's not just about making sure that everything stays private, but really, what is your footprint? What do you want online to say about you, your online profile? Is it that you want information from when you ran high school track, or that you played in the marching band? Is that the information that you want online when someone Googles you? Or do you want them to see, look at all of the amazing things that I've done for my pre-service program, for my the different charities that I volunteered for, or the different outreach that I've done? Those things are really great to think about. Not just how do we make sure that you're private, but how do you really put out all of the amazing things that you are doing and conveying what a fantastic educator and just human being in general you're going to be. And then, so really taking control, thinking about, if you have a blog, what does a blog say about you, or a wiki, or what is your Facebook or your Instagram, or whatever it is, your Twitter, all of those things, making sure that you understand that that's part of your footprint. So some different methods here. Again, go online and search for yourself. Have your friends try and search for you. This could be a fun activity where you try to pretend stalk each other. But when you're really putting things online, just think, do you really need to post this? What does it say about me? Do I really need to have that picture of myself online? So we have two links here that you can kind of check out, or you can look online at different tutorials to look at your Facebook privacy or even your Twitter privacy, seeing who has what kind of material. And this is one of the class preps is going to be, we want you to pick one of your social media platforms that you use, Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever it is. And we want you to look at the privacy statements that they have. Read about it, and do they have control of your pictures? Because in a lot of instances, I'm pretty sure that Facebook has control of your pictures. So the questions that you should consider before you're posting is thinking about all of these different things, whether or not your private account is really private, and do posts really stay on the internet forever? And the answer is yes. You can actually do a Wayback Machine, and so all of the information that has ever been online is somewhere, and someone can actually find that depending on how good of a hacker they are. Do colleges and jobs really look at your social media history? Absolutely. There's actually been evidence that college admissions have been looking at social media for a while in order to help them make decisions as well. So thinking about who can see your social media and when you should use social media as well. So what should you post on social media? Again, most of you know this information, but really just thinking about that other people don't need to see for one particular reason, and things that are going to serve you well and your footprint well. Think about things that are okay for your principals, students, or parents to be able to see when they're online. So one of the things that we're going to ask you this week is to reflect on a specific Twitter hashtag. And hashtags, as many of you know, are a way to categorize particular posts and information. So if you search up hashtag DigCit, that actually goes into digital citizenship. And so hashtags are used to organize Twitter chats, and Twitter chats are basically, let's meet online at 9 o'clock and we'll all tweet at the same time using the same hashtag. And so we want you to actually go online and explore 3 to 5 and list, find top 10 tweets basically that are going to be useful for teaching your own future class. So we have links. Here are some examples in here, like for early education, hashtag KinderChat. There's some great ones for social studies education. If you actually look at, here's a collective Twitter list of all the different teachers that do tweet, so you can follow particular individuals. If you want to follow particular individuals, that's one option. Another option is to actually look at this is another one that shows different people that you could follow. So depending on your subject area, here are individuals that you can follow. Relatively easy to kind of get on top of that. And then looking at all of these different education Twitter chats. So here are different Twitter chats, and here are just the ones that are offered, for example, today. So hashtag ELA chat, so that could be English Language Arts, PBL chat if you're into project-based learning. There are particular ones for like Wayne Township, Indiana, or New Jersey Educators Chat. So based on your location, these can be all different types of chats. So try and find ones that you think might be most interesting to you to follow, and look up some different chats and see if there are links, information, quotes that you can use. So that's going to be your assignment for today, or for your class prep.